In the San Francisco Bay Area, a special delivery comes in the form of a tiny home. This 9-meter long ADU, or accessory dwelling unit, goes straight into the backyard. Workers from Pacifica Tiny Homes finish the installation, complete with utilities, in just a few hours.
So what makes this very special is that we actually get to build this unit at our factory. So there's also a lot of people that need these homes for like their family members, and stuff like that. So they need it for extra income. So we make it more affordable and more accessible for someone to put this on their backyard. It's just like buying a car or a truck.
So there is a fridge, a freezer fridge. There is here a washer dryer.
This tiny home cost around $115,000. Buyer William Pineros believes it would have cost twice as much if he had it constructed in his yard from scratch.
It's just much easier to have a place, like Pacifica Tiny Home, where they build many of those houses. They have a proper setup and they're able to create economy of scale.
Pacifica Tiny Homes also builds standalone tiny homes with wheels for as low as $40,000. They're part of a rapidly growing market with other players like Harmony Communities, which sells homes in about a dozen tiny home communities across California, like this one in the farming community of Gilroy.
Tiny home growth is exploding. The workforce, your blue collar workforce, they can't afford the housing options that are available to them on their salaries. So if they can make do with a smaller footprint, they can actually have a life-changing experience.
And inside one of Harmony Community's latest models, you can see the creative use of space here. As I head around through the kitchen, past the bathroom, and up some stairs, this actually splits into 2 lofts, which leave plenty of space for sleeping or resting. Just make sure not to bump your head. A 10-meter long tiny home provides enough space for repairman Tim Lujan to live with his girlfriend and 2 dogs. Growing up in a household with 11 siblings and having also recently lived in an RV home, Lujan finds his new $80,000 tiny home spacious.
If you do try to find a home like anywhere in California, it's just really expensive. To me, it's a big change because I'd never seen a tiny home, never heard about it until these came in. And after I started looking in here, I was like, honestly, this would be something I'd move into, honestly. It feels more like a home.
Harmony Community says they can't get factories to produce their tiny homes fast enough, while Pacifica Tiny Home says they're busier than ever. With inflation rising and housing supplies dwindling, it's likely more and more people will soon be referring to a tiny home as just plain home. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.